Alright, in this video we will replace a 2006 Kia Sedona LX battery, and I believe it is the original factory battery. This socket is a 1/2 inch. Take the top off. We'll shorten this video so you don't have to suffer through me taking each one of these off, but again the socket is 1/2. Alright, so I took the two nuts off. This lifts off the little long screw bars. You probably can't see them, fell to each side. So according to another video I saw, you undo negative first, then positive. When you put it back together, positive first, then negative. You can do an intermediary step of adding some kind of power supply thing so you don't lose your computer settings to your car, such as radio and whatnot. This is a 2006. The only one I'm aware of is the radio. I'm hoping I don't have to do some sort of factory code. We'll see. So this socket wrench is now an 11 mil, I believe, 11 millimeter socket, and going to undo, as we just said, it gets loose immediately. We'll undo that side first. Finger. And hold on here. So what I was erroneously just trying to do a second ago is completely undo the screw. I don't need to. This thing is loose enough I can just pop it right off. Don't need to make this harder than it needs to be. Alright, now we'll do the other side, the positive side. Oh, you may be asking, how do I know what's positive, what's negative? One, there's a positive right there. You can see that through the video screen. There's a negative there. And there's also a piece that goes here over the Kia thing, and to get this off, should have done this earlier, I just squeeze both sides and it lifts right up. Alright, so I put that rag there to keep that negative terminal from hitting the actual battery negative thing sticking out, because it seemed to keep wanting to flop back there. This is actually harder to pull up on here. You can sort of see why. There's a lot of extra gadgets coming out of the wires to this thing. I don't know if it's attached some extra way. We'll have to investigate that in a sec. Alright, so I figured out if I just lift from this end, it just pops right up and I can slide it off. So that's off. Alright, now to take the battery out. Batteries are very heavy. These are all the caveats in other YouTube videos. Keep it vertical, which means completely facing straight up. Be very careful taking it out. I assume there aren't any other clamps holding this down, because it had that top bar holding it down. I guess we'll see in a sec. I do see brackets down there, but hopefully nothing else. Alright. This battery actually has a handle on it. I put another towel there to hold that positive terminal away. Let's see if I can just lift it straight out. And it goes right out. And to the cradle. That's what it looks like. And this thing, it appears to be the original. Well, it has Hyundai Kia. That doesn't quite yet mean it's an original. Check it out in a sec. And there's the battery. I got it from Costco. I price checked. This is the best deal I could find. Doesn't mean it's always the best deal. Paid $98. Alright, so I bought that car in January of 2007. I don't recall replacing the battery ever on this car, and I definitely would not have replaced it with a Kia battery. I would have gone someplace else, much cheaper, some local store like Costco or whatever, or an auto parts store. So I believe this is the original January 2007. Right now it's almost October 2014. So 7 years, approximately 9-10 months. So that's pretty darn good considering batteries usually have warranties of 2 to 5 years. So the brand new Costco battery is in. I simply just dropped it straight in. Now I'll just reconnect it. Alright, my 9-year-old assistant Addie is going to pull up the plastic cap. Pull it up.
Ready?
Yep, pull it up. Oh, that was easy enough. Pull up the red one. Don't touch that.
Ooh.
Just pull up the red one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Good job. You're done. You know, I did just think of one thing. Those 2 bars that hold the crossbar thing each drop down. I'm going to have to reach my hand in there to see if I can grab them. I don't think one of them is going to be a problem, but one sec here. Alright, we'll connect that in a sec. The little bars, by the way, they actually come undone completely. You can just set them aside. Alright. So, boy, that was really easy. Just seat that down nicely. Tighten that in a sec. Seat that down. Now we'll tighten them. Reverse the ratchet. Well, first, actually, finger tighten. Super simple. On that one, earlier I think I went too far. These do have one of those cool things where I think it locks in there, so you can just, well, maybe not. Hold on here. Alright. So you just tighten it up. Socket wrench, ratchet wrench, whatever you want to call this thing. Both sides. We'll go back to the final step in a sec. Alright, those are tightened. That fits right on top there, and then we just have to put the top bracket on to hold it down. Alright, to do that, there's that metal thing just hooks in. It's super easy, just hooks on the other side. Hooks down, you put the bracket back down, tighten it. So you have not hooked up this side yet. I'll do the exact same thing on this side. Then we'll start it up. Alright. Lights turned on, that's a good sign. Car started. Radio, it's all on.
That he's helped make his family.
Huh. Interesting. It kept some stations, not others. Oh well, anyway, it worked. Car's running, everything's great. So what I'm showing here is I dropped one of those things down the side, and I got it. Using one of these simple magnetic things. It's a few bucks from the auto shop store. Well worth it.
Ready?
Alright, my assistant Addie is going to put that thing down there.
The hook.
Got it? It's in?
Mm-hmm.
You did it. Now can you put it on this thing?
Yes.
Yeah, put it right over it. Don't let go. And screw that right on top.
Here.
Just do it as tight as you can.
Almost there. Ooh.
Keep going. Alright. So easy, a 9-year-old can do it.
Ha ha.
Good job. Now I'll just tighten that up and it's on. Thanks, Addie.
Yep.
It's good enough. Bye-bye. Alright, Addie's demonstrating the socket wrench. Yep, keep turning it.
Oh yeah.
We don't want to, you can actually clamp it down pretty tight.
Ooh, oops.
Okay. Maybe we can go till you stop.
Stop.
Alright, now do the other one. Put it on the other one. Stop and put it on the other side. Good job, Addie.
Yeah, I got this.
Alright, it feels pretty tight. I think we're done.
Oh, hey!
Good job. High five. We did it. Awesome. Thanks, Addie.
I'm gonna be. Oh no, never
You're gonna be
mind.
famous.
No.
YouTube mechanic.